People are never who they seem. That smile could be fear. That confidence could be a shield. Everyone wears a mask, even you. Tonight, we tear the mask off to expose who really hides beneath them. My name is Syfer, and welcome to Mindspeak. Observe the tiny cracks in behaviour. People spend a lot of energy controlling the way they appear. They want to project calm, confident composure. They want to look unshakable, but perfection is impossible. Even the most disciplined, careful, or charming person will leave traces of their true state in the way they move, the choices they make, and the small habits that they can't control. Notice someone pacing back and forth, the restless tapping of fingers, the repeated motion of adjusting a watch, or subtle avoidance of a direct answer. These are tiny cracks in the armour, small glimpses of tension that break through the surface. Observe patterns over time. One moment of nervous energy might mean nothing, but repeated behaviours and inconsistencies reveal more. Someone who smiles widely in one conversation and withdraws in the next is shown a crack in their mask. The cracks are always there, you just need to pay attention long enough to see them. And when you do, you begin to understand the truth beneath the surface. The confidence, the charm, the calm exterior, it all becomes context for the real person inside. Listen to what isn't said. Words are easy. Anyone can string them together to tell a story, to hide the truth, or to impress others. But silence, hesitation, and avoidance, that's where the real story hides. Notice the topic people avoid. Notice the questions they dodge. Notice the moments when somebody pauses before speaking, when they deflect, when they shift the conversation to safer ground. These gaps, these absences, carry meaning. Often the mask is maintained by controlling the narrative. But what they refuse to say, what they leave unsaid, tells you who they really are. Someone might speak confidently about one aspect of themselves, while carefully ignoring another. That silence is louder than any boast. Learn to listen to what isn't said means paying attention to pauses, to subtle changes in tones, to the way someone redirects attention. The truth lives in those silences, and the longer you watch, the more obvious it becomes. And if you're enjoying the video, hit subscribe and join our community. It's free and it really helps the channel. Test the mask. Masks are fragile. They can only hold up under pressure for so long. Introduce subtle stress, a challenging question, or a situation that forces someone out of their comfort zone, and the mask, it begins to falter. Notice how someone reacts when confronted with the unexpected. Do they become defensive? Do they overcompensate with charm or humour? Do they step back, recalibrate, or retreat entirely? The way people handle pressure reveals more than any confident introduction ever will. You don't need to create extreme situations. Small pressures are enough to test a mask. Ask a question that challenges a belief. Presents a choice that exposes priorities. Observe the reactions over a short period of time. Repeated behaviours under stress are often the clearest mirror of character. Masks can survive a moment, a carefully prepared answer, a rehearsed smile, but under sustained scrutiny, or when forced to make real choices, the crack widens, and those cracks reveal the truth hidden beneath. Most relationships don't end after years. They crash around the 3-month mark. Why? Because that's about how long someone can fake a personality. The mask slips, the performance collapses, and suddenly, you're not dating who you thought they were. You're meeting who they really are. Mirror their energy. Everyone projects energy. Some project calm, some project warmth, some project dominance. The mask is sustained by that energy. The way they move, the way they speak, the intensity or softness they choose to show the world. One way to test their energy is to match that energy. Match their pace, the tone of their voice, the rhythm of their movements. When energy is reflected back, inconsistencies become visible. Someone projecting calm might suddenly seem rigid or over-controlled. Someone projecting warmth might reveal tension or hesitation, and someone projecting dominance might falter when their energy is subtly mirrored. It's not about confrontation, it's about observation. When you reflect their projected energy, the mask strains under its own weight, and the gaps and the inconsistencies all become clear. Look at actions, not words. Words can deceive, promises can be made, boasts can be rehearsed. But actions are impossible to fake consistently over time. Watch patterns. Watch how someone behaves when no one is looking. Watch how they treat small things, people who cannot benefit them, situations that require patience or sacrifice. These repeated choices reveal character far more than any well-crafted story ever could. Someone may tell you they're loyal, generous, or honest, but observe their actions across different situations, with different people, under different pressures, and the truth emerges. The mask can hold up for moments, hours, even days, or as we said earlier, 3 months. But actions, they are present. Actions tell the real story. I just want to close this video by thanking anyone who watches my videos, subscribes and comments. I may only be small, but I'm still grateful, and I still keep trying to improve with each video. Mindspeak. See the unseen.